Ryan with Allison Audiology. Today we're going to be programming some Paradise rechargeable life hearing aids. We're going to put them through a real-world test of going through the dishwasher. But first, we're going to program them with a moderately severe hearing loss, and then we're going to test them on our test box, make sure they're working properly. And then tomorrow we'll test them again to see how they're working. So now we're going to be testing the performance level of the hearing aids, make sure they're working properly.
I'm Dr. Austin. I know Ryan shared with you that originally today we had the great idea to put the new Phonak Life hearing devices that are rechargeable in the dishwasher so that we could expose them to as much moisture as we could. It's much more likely that many people will put their hearing aids in their pocket, they get thrown in the dirty clothes, or they just go straight to the washing machine. So I thought, why don't we do that today and just see how that works? I am going to use just regular pod detergent, a pod that we use here, because if I'm doing laundry, I may as well actually get some done. So I'm going to put our hearing devices into my husband's golf shorts that need to be washed anyway, taking them out of their case. As you can see, I'm not doing anything fancy to them, just taking them off. I'm going to put them in just the front pocket like we normally would if you were taking them out for any reason. Gonna kind of roll them up here in my husband's lawn in his shorts. Go ahead and put them in the washing machine. Okay, so I've got my shorts with my hearing aids. They're still inside, as you can see. Now I'm just gonna turn them on to a normal everyday wash. It typically defaults to warm, but like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and run it on cold because that's what we would do anyway here at our house. So I'm just gonna run everything very normal. Go ahead and hit start. And honestly, between me and you, I can't believe that I just threw brand new hearing devices into my washing machine. And no, this is not sponsored by Phonak. So if I ruin them, I ruin them. Okay, our laundry's done. Now it's time to take out the hearing aids and see what we've gotten ourselves into. Okay, let's see what we've done. Let me see if I can be steady enough to hold the camera and get these hearing aids out. I forgot to put my soap in. Okay, well, I was so worried about the hearing aids themselves. We know it was just water, so no soap. Let's see, I'm trying to do this one-handed. I think the hearing aids came out of the pocket during all the tossing. Let me get in there and get them. Let's see, I did it with my microfiber towels. Let me get in there and see if I can find my hearing aid. Okay, just kidding. They were down further in the pocket than I must have gotten because I feel, here we go. Okay, it's a moment of truth. I've got my charger over here. Got my right device here. I'm gonna press and hold and see if it will come on. Fantastic. Now in a second, I'm gonna hold it up and listen to it myself. But the main test comes tomorrow. So the fact that it turned on is that was my first test just here at home. But tomorrow when I get back to the office, Ryan and I will run these on the test box to make sure that they were programmed like they should. And I say programmed, I should say they're working like they should. It looks like I may have left that other one on or it came on during the wash because now my green light's flashing at me, so I know it's okay. And I'm holding it up just kind of for a very unofficial check, and I hear sound from both of them, so I'm extremely impressed as to their water resistance so far. Like I said, tomorrow will be the real test when we put them in the test box and we verify that their output is where it's supposed to be.
So we just ran the hearing aids through the washing machine last night, and we're going to be checking them today to make sure they're working properly.
So that was before and after. It's exactly what we want to see. So we've got before, there, and then after. Exactly what we want to see. Now that you've seen how the new Phonak Life has held up to its promise, I do have to give one disclosure, to be completely honest. So when I took the devices out of the washing machine and I listened to them, I could tell that they were both on. But after we finished the video and I put the laundry away and things like that, I listened to the devices again and I could tell that the right one was slightly weaker than the left. So I did have some concerns that maybe there was some damage that had been done, but by the time I got to the office the next day, we ran the devices on the test box, as you could see, and everything was working fine. So I think there may have been a little bit of moisture trapped for the time being, either in a microphone, maybe in the filter or a dome. So if this happens to you, if your devices get wet and one is weak, don't worry, just go ahead, take the dome off, maybe even change the filter and let it sit for overnight. By the time I got to the office the next morning and the next day, when we took them out to run them in the test box, they both sounded equal. So over time, that moisture evaporated and both worked fine on the test box. So we're giving that a 2 thumbs up.